Would you eat leftovers that have been sitting in your refrigerator for 2 or 3 days? Most of us would probably say yes. In fact, millions of Americans reheat leftover meals every single day without giving it a second thought. It's convenient, saves money, and helps reduce food waste. But here's the question: are you reheating your food the right way? Because while reheating leftovers is usually safe when done correctly, certain foods require extra care. If they're cooled, stored, or reheated improperly, they can become a breeding ground for harmful bacteria, or lose some of their quality and nutritional value. Today, we're going to look at 4 common foods that deserve special attention when you're reheating them. You'll learn what actually happens during storage, what the science says, and the simple steps you can take to protect yourself and your family. And be sure to stay until the end, because the 4th food is one that surprises many people. Before we begin, let us know in the comments. Which leftover food do you reheat most often? Rice, chicken, eggs, or vegetables? Now, let's get started. Food number 4. Rice. Rice is one of the most common leftovers in homes around the world. But many people don't realize that the biggest risk isn't the reheating itself. It's how the rice is handled before it's reheated. Raw rice can naturally contain spores of a bacterium called Bacillus cereus. These spores can survive cooking. If cooked rice is left at room temperature for too long, the spores can grow into bacteria and produce toxins. Here's the important part: reheating the rice may kill the bacteria, but some of those toxins can remain. That's why food safety experts recommend cooling rice quickly, refrigerating it within about 2 hours of cooking, or within 1 hour if the room is very hot, and reheating it thoroughly only once. A simple habit like putting leftover rice into shallow containers so it cools faster can make a big difference. Now let's move to the next food on our list. Food number 3. Chicken. Chicken is one of the healthiest sources of protein you can eat. It's affordable, versatile, and a favorite for meal prep. But here's where many people make a mistake. They cook a large batch on Sunday, leave it on the counter a little too long, store it in the refrigerator, and then reheat the same portion several times throughout the week. The concern isn't that reheated chicken is toxic. The real issue is food safety and quality. Cooked chicken should be refrigerated within 2 hours of cooking, or within 1 hour if it's sitting in a hot environment. When it's time to reheat it, make sure the internal temperature reaches 165 degrees Fahrenheit or 74 degrees Celsius. Using a food thermometer is the safest way to know it's heated properly. Another tip: only reheat the portion you're going to eat. Repeatedly cooling and reheating the same container over and over gives bacteria more opportunities to grow if the food spends too much time in the temperature danger zone. If your chicken smells unusual, has a slimy texture, or has been sitting in the refrigerator for more than 3 to 4 days, it's safer to throw it away. Remember, when in doubt, throw it out. Food number 2. Leafy greens. Now here's one that surprises a lot of people. You've probably heard online that reheating spinach or other leafy greens automatically creates dangerous chemicals. The reality is much more balanced. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are packed with vitamins, minerals, and natural nitrates that can actually support healthy blood flow as part of a balanced diet. For most healthy adults, properly stored and reheated leafy greens are not considered a proven cancer risk by current scientific evidence. However, there is still one important rule. Don't leave cooked vegetables sitting at room temperature for long periods before refrigerating them. Just like many other cooked foods, bacteria can multiply if they're left out too long. If you prepare leafy greens ahead of time, cool them promptly, refrigerate them, and enjoy them within 3 to 4 days. And if they develop an unusual smell or appearance, don't take chances. Food number 1. Eggs. Eggs are one of nature's most complete foods. They're rich in high-quality protein, vitamins, and nutrients that support muscle health, brain function, and healthy aging. Many people prepare hard-boiled eggs or breakfast casseroles in advance for convenience. The good news? Reheating eggs is generally safe when they're handled properly. The biggest concern isn't cancer. It's making sure eggs are cooked, cooled, stored, and reheated correctly. If you're reheating scrambled eggs or an omelet, heat them until they're steaming hot throughout. Hard-boiled eggs are often just as enjoyable served cold in salads or sandwiches. And just like with every other leftover, avoid reheating them over and over again. One reheating is usually enough. The golden rules for leftovers. By now, you've probably noticed something. The biggest risk isn't the microwave, it isn't your oven, and it isn't leftovers themselves. The real issue is how food is handled between meals. So here are a few simple habits that can help keep your family safe. Refrigerate leftovers within 2 hours. Store them in shallow containers so they cool quickly. Keep your refrigerator at 40 degrees Fahrenheit or 4 degrees Celsius or below. Reheat leftovers to 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Eat most leftovers within 3 to 4 days. If something looks, smells, or tastes questionable, don't risk it, throw it away. Food poisoning isn't worth saving a few dollars. Final thoughts: leftovers can absolutely be part of a healthy lifestyle. They save time, reduce food waste, and make healthy eating much easier during a busy week. The key isn't avoiding leftovers, it's learning how to handle them safely. Sometimes the smallest habits make the biggest difference. Cooling food quickly, storing it properly, reheating it thoroughly. These simple steps can help protect you and the people you love. Before you go, we'd love to hear from you. Which leftover food do you reheat the most? Rice, chicken, eggs, or vegetables? Share your answer in the comments below. And if you found today's video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest videos on healthy eating, food safety, and healthy aging. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.